Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel Data Playground. So this particular video is the continuation from the previous video of the NumPy. In the previous video we had learned about different ways of creating NumPy array, accessing the elements in the NumPy array, and what all arithmetic operations we can do on the NumPy array. In this particular video we are going to discuss about the slicing and indexing and how can we filter some data from that array and sorting of that array. Yeah, so let's come to my computer screen. I'll just show you in a practical way. Yeah, so hi everyone. Today we'll be seeing the different slicing methods which we can do, slicing techniques which we can do on NumPy arrays, and we would see some filtration on the NumPy arrays, and we can see sorting also. So it would be great if I show you something in a visual way so that you can understand it properly. So what I have done, I have taken one image. As you can see, as you know that any of the image, it is basically in the form of arrays. So if you see a images of 20 into 40 resolution, that means it has 20 pixels as the row and 40 pixels as the column. So you can just imagine a picture as an array. Actually, if it is a colored array, it would be a 3D, and if it is not colored, it would be 2D. So what I am doing, first of all, to import any photo, any picture, you have to install these libraries. So if you have not installed, please do these commands and install the libraries. And after that, I am just giving some picture from my laptop. This is my local. You can use the path of any picture in your system, and you can read that image. So I'll just show you. Yeah, so after reading the photo, I am printing the type of that. So as you can see, it is of the type numpy dot nd array. That means here it is a numpy array. Now I am printing the shape of that array. So as you can see, it is a colored image. So it is having the resolution 4000 into 6000. And as it is a colored image, it is having 3 dimensions RGB values. Yeah, and to see the image or to visualize the image, we have to import one more library, that is matplotlib. I am coming up with a detailed tutorial on matplotlib, but for now you just import it, and then you just use that to show up your image on the screen. I'll just do that. So as you can see, whatever image I had read, that image is being shown up here. Now this image is having resolution as 4000 from 0 till 4000 and from 0 till 6000. Yeah. So now what I will be doing, I will be showing you how to slice up this image. Like if I want suppose only the head part of my image, so I can do it using the index values of the array. So what you can do is, photo is the array name, fine, and inside that you just give one comma first. The before comma it would be rows value, and after comma it would be column value. So I am saying the row value is between 0 to 1500. So you can see 0 to 1500. that means I should be getting a cropped image till here, and column values I am saying 0 to 2000. So 0 to 2000 here. So basically I should be getting an image from here to up till, because that is what the index values which I am passing, range of index value which I am passing in my photo. So if I run this, sorry, so if I run this, yeah, you can see that the whatever the pixel values I am passing between the indexes, or whatever the indexes I am passing, those indexes are getting printed from 0 to 1500 and from 0 to 2000. Yeah, so this is the way in which we can slice. Now what I am doing here is I am trying to create a mirror image of my original image. So as I said, you just give one comma, and before comma it is the row values, and after comma it is the column values. So row values I am just passing a colon, that means I want all the rows, and in the column value you can see that I am passing a -1 here. -1 means it will start reading it from the last. So basically here what you would see, the row values would not be having any impact, but the column values will be inverted. That means the left part will come on right and right part will come on left. Yep. So you can see here the original image was this one. Now what I have done, I read the column values from the reverse way. So it just inverted the columns and we got the image. Now so here what we are doing a similar process, but what we are doing here, we are reading the rows from the last and the columns will be same. So you can see like the original image would be inverted. I'll just show you this. Yeah, you can see the original image was this one, and I'm trying to read the rows from the last. That means this part will go on the top and this part will come on the bottom, but there is no change in the columns. Yeah, you can see the same result here. Yeah, now in this part we are basically inverting the rows also, and we are inverting the columns also. So you can see that you would be able to see that the image is inverted also, and it is having a mirror image also. I'll just execute this and then show. Yeah, so the original image was basically here, means this part. So it is ups and down also, and the column wise also it is inverted. Yep. So this is the way in which we can slice up, or we can do indexing of the arrays, and we can do different manipulations with our array. And the next part is how to form a list with an array on some conditions, basically filtering. So what I am doing, there is one array that is named as array A, and wherever the value of array is greater than 20, I am just storing it again in the array A. So let me see what is array A. So array A is 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. So I am saying greater than 20. So my after that statement is executed, I should be getting 30, 40 and 50 in array A. So let us see it is happening or not. Yeah, you can see 30, 40 and 50. So like this we can put any condition on our array, and then we can do the operations. So one more interactive way or one more interesting way I can show you the photo which I have taken. Wherever the pixel value is greater than 150, I am just changing those values to 255, otherwise it is 0. Means if it is greater than 150, then it is 255, otherwise we are making it 0. So let me just run that. Yeah, you can see. So wherever it would have found that the pixel value is more than 150, it would have done the operations as per this condition, and others it would have left. Yeah, so this is the way of doing filtration on arrays or selection on different conditions. Yes, so we can do sorting on NumPy array. So here I have defined a NumPy array which is having these elements, and then I am just using the inbuilt method dot sort here to sort it. So dot sort will by default sort it on ascending order. So as you can see, it has sorted it on descending order. If you want it to be sorted in descending order, so what you need to do, you have to just use the sort to sort it in the ascending order, and then you have to print the element from the last, like we have done for this image. This one and -1, this should give you in descending order. You can see, yeah, as you can see, this has given me in the descending order. Yeah, so that's all guys. I have shown you different ways in which we can do the slicing, we can do the indexing, and then we can do the filter and sorting on NumPy arrays. That's all from this demonstration. Bye bye. Okay, so I have just given you an example, practical example, how do we do the slicing and indexing on the NumPy array, and how do we do the filtering and sorting on the NumPy arrays. So with this we come to an end of this video, and if you have got some knowledge from this video, please like, share and subscribe. See you next time. Bye bye.